Okay, we are getting ready to make my yearly blood cleansing dandelion leaf tea. And it's very simple to make. And my harvest was so low this year, I'm a little bit upset about it. But I didn't get a very good harvest this year. But yesterday I washed all these and we dried them. And now we are getting ready to do our infusions for our blood cleansing tea. So I like to break up the leaves just to make them into smaller bits, so the stems, we can get more of the nutrients out of the stems. Everyone does it different, but that's how I like to do it. But I'm going to show you, it's a very simple thing. And I think out of this, I can probably get about 5 quarts, maybe 4 or 5 quarts out of this, of blood cleansing teas. And also, dandelion is also a very powerful diuretic. Also, make sure when you are picking your dandelions, especially if they're in among a lot of weeds, go through each leaf and make sure everything is a dandelion. Because I had a friend that just did a whole bunch. She didn't go through everything. She didn't wash anything. She made something and she got very sick. And we think she must have got some other weed that probably wasn't good for you mixed in with the dandelion greens. So this is another reason I just like to do it this way, to make sure that everything is the real deal. Now it depends how strong you want your blood cleansers. I like my blood cleansing teas very strong. Very strong. The other thing I'm going to tell you too, once you start drinking this, you may have breakouts because it is a powerful blood cleaner and a diuretic. Also, your urine may smell really bad. It depends how much stuff you have in there. But I like mine very strong, so this is literally only going to make about 4 quarts of tea. And I like to drink it over the course of about a week. You can stretch it out a little bit longer, but once it's made, it's the most potent at the beginning, right when it is steeped. So, let me show you. It's actually very easy. I have a gallon of spring water on the stove, okay? So we are going to let this bring it to a rolling boil. And then once it's boiling, you turn off the heat and move the pot off the heat and let it cool down for about 5 minutes. You don't want too much heat because it'll ruin the properties. Then you want to let it sit in the water for 30 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes, let it seep. And then you remove the leaves and you put the tea into your quart jars and store it in the fridge. You can add honey to the teas. You can drink it straight. You can add it to water. I like to keep it pure in its form though. But that is how you make blood cleansing teas with dandelions in the spring. You should try it. It is absolutely wonderful.